Well, the face of the Black Hills in South Dakota and tourism is really Johnny Brockelsby. But if you really want to know John, you ought to go with him to all the cities in the United States and all the countries in Europe and campaign for the Black Hills in the state of South Dakota. But the later night ventures with Johnny B are really the exciting ones. To go into the eastern Amazon at midnight looking for snakes, or go into the western Amazon and looking for red dolphins, or maybe going at 3 in the morning down in Fort Lauderdale and mixing with the mafia down there. That's John Brockelsby.
Johnny B on your induction into the South Dakota Hall of Fame. I can't think of anybody more deserving of this award than Mr. Tourism Johnny B. Again, congratulations.
When I think of Johnny Brockelsby, I think of someone who has forged his own path and passion with his heart. He grew up playing among giant tortoises and snakes. As an 8-year-old, he would jump into the tortoise yard, and by 14, he was helping to run reptile gardens with his father. He has carried on his father Earl's vision. It was Johnny's idea to place reptile gardens at the top of the hill so overheated cars would stop there. And then he'd entice them in with a 10-cent snake pit show. Under Johnny, the gardens have grown into the largest reptile zoo in the world and has entered its 3rd generation, bringing in hundreds of thousands of visitors every single year. Johnny had the foresight to co-found South Dakota Visitor Alliance. He also understands what tourism does for South Dakota. Johnny B has been on the Governor's Tourism Advisory Board since 2002. Johnny B, congratulations on your induction into the South Dakota Hall of Fame, and thank you for all you do for South Dakota.
I have the good fortune, or some would say misfortune, of being Johnny B's younger brother. But seriously, Johnny is a great brother, and we get along very well working together on projects for reptile gardens. We are so fortunate to have him as our PR director. It seems that everybody knows him. Whenever we go out for a family dinner in Rapid City, Johnny has to stop and talk to at least a half a dozen people. He's very well liked in the community for all the work he's done and for his outgoing personality. Our family is very proud of him for being selected for the South Dakota Hall of Fame.